Welcome back, everyone. Going into hour number 3 here. Brooke, tell us more about how wheat's going to die.
Paint us a picture.
Um, oh, Bint just finds herself in sort of a weird, small, nondescript hole. The sides are sloped again, like I said. You can't quite tell what's going on up at the ceiling, but they are sloped enough that you could climb back up if you wanted to. If you wanted to try and see if you could get back through.
So yeah, and there's nothing else down here that I might want to look at before I try to get out of here.
Would you like to look around?
Yeah.
Okay. You see sort of a weird hole in the wall that's very similar to the one that you saw when you first came in, right? The one that everybody so heavily inspected.
Right.
Taste it.
Mm-hmm. You see something a little similar, but it seems to be much deeper.
Okay. But that's like the only other than the slopes up back up.
Mm-hmm. That's it.
I'm not that interested in messing with those holes, so I guess I'll just try to go ahead and go back up.
Okay. So, man, what sort of a thing would you roll for this? I want to say strength.
Dexterity, right?
She's
Aren't you
trying to
dexing?
pull herself up, like back up the wall.
I mean, you could leave it up. You could leave it up to Bent to tell you how they're doing it as well.
It's true.
Yep. Bint, how would you try to get up this wall?
I'm not very big, so if I can't get a good footing, then if I can get a good footing, then I feel like I could use Dex. If you don't think there's a good footing, then I would have to use Strength.
I think there's lots of like big rocks in this wall. I think you could get a good.
Okay, then I want to, I kind of want to just show off my Mission Impossible Tom Cruise skills and just like start scaling this thing with, as best as I can.
Okay, great. So I want to say that you are also defying danger.
Okay.
Because you are trying to climb up a pretty high, steep wall. Not steep, but just if you were to fall back down, you would hurt
You
yourself.
would not feel good.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I guess before I make this attempt, can I yell up to see if anyone can hear me?
Yeah, go for it.
So, Cheeto, Jeff, Ultimate Best, can you hear me?
Guys, you see some weird bubbles where Bint went into the water.
Well,
I wonder if they're okay. I reach my arm in, see if I can pull her out.
You reach your arm in.
Yeah.
You mostly just kind of feel dirt, but you do feel sort of like pulled.
Can't pull my arm out.
Yes, you can.
Okay.
So I take
think-
it they didn't. I heard nothing back.
They only saw bubbles. They couldn't hear you.
Okay. I will try to make it.
Okay, so let's say defy danger with strength, but then try to climb the wall with dex.
Okay, so should I do the climb first?
Yeah.
Okay.
Jesus,
God.
we're rolling so well today.
You nailed it. You know what? This doesn't even feel dangerous to you. You're not defying danger. There's nothing
you. Tom
remotely
Cruise, man.
scary about this.
Easy mode.
You've done this a
Hangs
million
upside
times.
down and flips and shit.
Yeah,
So,
absolutely.
So then suddenly, like this naked Bint just like aerials from the side, like ta-da!
It's gonna take you a couple of minutes to get up there, even
Not
even
yet.
with all of your skills.
Okay.
So we're gonna say that you're doing some sick moves just for your own benefit
Yeah,
for like
yeah.
a couple minutes there. Everybody else, what are you doing? Bint disappeared.
I'm just kind of staring over into the water and muttering, "It's gonna be so cheesy. It's gonna be so hot. I'm gonna make so much money. I'm just focused on that right now as I'm staring into the water.
Okay.
I'll look around and see. Like what else? What else do I see? Do I see any other openings or holes? Like there's multiple pools, right? Or is there just one pool?
There are multiple pools. There are multiple like small pools. Bint happened to jump into a bit of a larger one of the first ones that you guys saw. But there are some smaller pools. There's one that has like kind of a weird green hue to it. But aside from that, they all look the same.
Okay. I'll try to discern realities.
Discern realities. Okay. Roll with wisdom.
Dude.
Damn. Okay.
Yeah, we did it. Let's see. On a
You can
10
ask
plus,
3 questions from that list.
I'll ask. What should I be on the lookout for?
You remember that the creature that chased you into this cave was also a slight greenish hue. And that makes
There's only one of those pools, right?
Yes.
Okay. What here is not what it appears to be.
That green pool.
I figured it'd be kind of a similar answer.
Yeah.
Okay, well then lastly, what is about to happen?
What is about to happen? What a broad question.
Yeah, I know. That's kind of weird that that's in there even.
Instead of that, I'm going to skew it a little bit and say that you know that what would happen if you were to walk over there is you would not feel right anymore. That like you specifically you definitely should not go over there.
And where's this pool?
This green pool.
Yeah, because we're at the entrance, I presume.
Yeah,
or in the middle of the room.
The pool that Bint jumped into is right in the center here.
Okay.
This sort of greenish pool you can see off over here, and the waters continue down into like this area.
Okay. So I will venture south then, away from that pool.
Okay, so you would like to walk south.
Yeah.
It's fine. So you see just some more pools of water, man, but lots of grasses. Lots more grasses out there.
Hey, ultimate best. You looking for some kind of grass, right? Some kind of dank herb?
I'm always looking for that grass, brother.
There's a little bit of it over here. You want to come take a look?
Yeah, I'll take a look with my ultimate eyes. What do I see?
So, sorry, did not mean to do that. I'm constantly doing stuff I don't mean to in Roll20. So you're looking around. You see way off, like in the corner furthest from you, you see much taller grasses and one that might be a little twisty out there.
How does that twisty grass compare to the one in my note?
Looks very similar, but this is from a distance. Assuming Ultimate Best has Ultimate Best vision.
Well, I always have Ultimate Best.
Naturally. You're positive. That's where you need to be. That's where your grass is.
All
But
right.
you also know that you're going to have to go into some water in order to get it. And you saw Bint disappear in that water.
Bent's back with us now, right?
No, he's still climbing.
Still climbing.
Oh, okay. Okay.
I am assured in my heart of hearts that Bint will be fine. I don't have concern for Bint.
And
Not
I
worried about Bint.
reached into that water and felt the pulling, right? I felt the sinking sensation.
You did in that water before that Bint jumped into? Yes, definitely.
Okay. Let's see. So how far is it from me to the grass?
It's like, how would I describe it? Probably like,
Could I leap over to the grass?
Oh, you can.
You can certainly try. Would you like to try to jump to the grass?
Is the grass on solid ground? I guess is my question.
Is your grass supposed to be on solid ground?
Oh, that's a...
What an excellent question. Oh, the leading questions from the DM. So beautiful. Oh.
No.
No.
Okay, so... I have to swim over to it. Is that right?
Around the edge, there is some like more solid ground around the edge of this water in this area.
Okay. I'm just gonna straight up swim to it.
Okay.
All
You
right.
want to swim?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
How are you getting into the water?
I'm doing a belly flop.
Your belly
Still full
flopping in the
chainmail at all?
water.
Yeah, straight up jumping in. Dive in. I got this.
You fucking disappear, man.
What?
Hey, Cheeto. Ultimate Best just had the disappearing act, just like
Jeff,
that Bink girl
Jeff,
did. What are we gonna do?
I'm gonna need you to do something, Jeff.
If you say go in that water, I swear, Cheeto. I swear
I'm
to God.
gonna need you to jump into that water.
Do you have like a rope or something we can like Poseidon adventure it, like tie
You
it
guys
together?
are arguing. Vint, zombie style, just splashes one hand out of the water and climbs back up, out.
Bance, you're back. What?
Ben, what was down there? I know you're back,
Not
but
the
Ultimate
grass
Best just
we're
left
looking
as well.
for. The grass wasn't there. It wasn't there.
Well, can you describe it a little bit, because I think Ultimate Best is in the same situation you would. He didn't learn. He didn't learn from your mistakes.
So like as I'm putting all my clothes back on and my gear and stuff, I'm like, you just climb out. Pretty simple, actually.
I mean, I don't know if he could figure that out. He might be the ultimate best, but he's not smart.
Well, now
It's
that
not
I'm
Ultimate
back,
Brains.
I can handle the problem.
Okay.
I go
Hey.
to my adventure pack and I pull out a rope. As I'm marking that down on my sheet, I pull out a rope, and then I tie. I have three things left. I tie a rock to it.
Okay.
And I just like swing it and just like slam it down into the pit as hard as I can to try to like get it to go in and sink with the rock.
Okay. Ultimate Best. You went from so confident to waking up on the ground in like a weird hole, right? And not only like maybe 20 seconds after you're starting to kind of get your bearings and realize like, whoa, I am definitely not in the water like I planned on being. A huge rock is just barreling toward you.
I brace myself to catch the rock.
You want to catch the rock.
Yeah.
Excellent. Okay.
Sounds like a defy danger strength thing.
Yeah, you're going to defy danger. Excellently. Okay. Let's roll with strength.
Roll to 6. Nice.
The rock impales
You
you.
try. All right,
God.
you see this rock
That
coming, but
rolling
you're
so
still
hot.
like, oh my god, trying to figure out what's even going on. You see this rock immediately. You jump to attention. You're ready to go. You go to catch this rock, but because you're still like a little topsy turvy, this rock just slams right into your face.
Ooh. The rock wasn't even from the same wrestling generation. How much damage do I take?
Your glasses are broken.
Oh no!
Yeah,
Oh,
it's man. I mean, yeah, those glasses are busted. I don't think anybody could fix those.
Wait,
that's too bad.
do you take damage other than your glasses being busted?
My glasses damage.
His
Well,
glasses
that's
are
not
just
too
super
bad.
busted.
That's enough damage.
Yeah.
It's enough.
That's
In his heart, I feel.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was worse than taking 10 damage to him.
Yeah, that's worse than death. I just commit honorable Sudoku right there.
So, you notice this rock has a strong rope attached to it. What would you like to do?
The rock has a rope attached to it.
It does.
Where does the rope go? Wait, is it like...
It goes up.
And I guess on the other end, I attach it. Like, I secure the rope, assuming that.
You secured it to yourself, right? Like you tied it around your waist, didn't you? Or no?
What? No, I didn't. He pulled me right back down. I had to secure it to something else. Can I?
Hey, Ben, give me that rope. I'm the strongest thing here.
Okay.
Like all these
I hand
rocks
it
and
right-
rolls.
yep.
Jeff has this. Don't worry.
Sure.
I take it. I'll wrap it around my arm, and I'll flex super hard. Like I'm ready. I'm ready for this.
Okay.
I give
So
it-
you're ready if called to action to pull on the rope.
Yeah.
Okay. Ultimate best.
Yeah.
What you doing?
I yank on the rope as hard as I can.
All right.
I hold on to the rope as hard as I can.
I'm gonna need you both to roll strength and see who wins.
Thank you so much.
Shit.
Oh yeah!
6 and 7.
So Jeff, you managed to mostly resist it, but it finally you just get yanked into the water. But you don't, because there wasn't quite as much force to it. You don't just go straight through the ground. So you're able to still you're kind of in between worlds in a weird way. Like your head is above
Does
water,
Ultimate
but
Best see my feet dangling?
Yeah. You can feel like your legs getting pulled down and your face is still above water.
This is not quite what Jeff planned to be. So I'm gonna try to grab onto the ledge and just pull myself out.
No, Jeff, I said you're going to have to go into the water.
Oh, what? I mean, are you gonna help me out? Or are you just gonna sit there and let me fall into this? I don't know where I'm going. This is scary to me.
Jeff,
Ultimate-
I've foreseen
Ultimate
this.
Best, there's lots of dirt sort of falling from the ceiling, and if you were to peer up there, you could see something moving around up there.
I mean, Cheeto, you've steered me wrong twice so far. I don't know.
I've not steered
how-
you wrong at all.
I have. Oh, remember that tummy ache? My tummy's still rubbing. I can't go into the water 30 minutes after I eat. This is not good. I'm gonna cramp up. It's not gonna be good for me.
Jeff, I've foreseen this, all right? This is important. You have to do this. You have to just let go. You got to go down there and get ultimate.
All right. Can I?
Your face is, you got water right about here now.
Oh, so
Barely-
no other part of my body is out.
No, you are like getting pulled in.
Okay. Is there a list of spells that in 5e and stuff? There's like what you need to cast a spell, like whether it's like audio or whether it's you need to make a movement with your hands. Like can I cast a spell
Verbal,
without?
somatic, and material is what you're looking for.
Oh.
Yeah.
That.
I honestly don't know how that works.
Okay.
So if Weeder JP knows,
What was he trying to do?
if there's some way that he has to prepare spells, or if he can just cast them.
No, I mean, if you've already prepared them, then
Yeah,
Well,
prepare
it's
spells.
a
is-
rote. I just want to cast a rote.
yeah, you could cast a route.
Yeah, road is just free cast. Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna as before my face sinks, just to see how much I need to struggle. I'm gonna cast guidance and see if my spirit of Jeff points into the hole or not.
Okay.
That's what I want to know.
So Jeff again just like comes out in this massive flurry of muscles and oil and just gleams, right?
Yeah.
And he definitely points in the other direction. Like you need to go this way. He's pointing in the
Okay.
completely opposite direction.
Okay.
Like, get out of here, dude.
All right, I assume since like 99% of my body is underwater, I probably am not gonna be able to struggle out of this. So right before my head goes underwater, I just say, "Fuck you, Cheeto," and then I just fall through.
And then you just give in. You just let it happen.
Yeah.
Okay, great. So you ultimate best. You tried to brace for that rock. It didn't quite work out. Your glasses got busted, and you've been taking a moment of like solace and remembrance for the glasses, right?
Oh,
You noticed a little bit of weird movement up on the ceiling, but other than that, you're just like, okay, well, my whole life, everything I am is about these sunglasses right now.
Right.
And then you start to hear something else falling from the ceiling, something much louder,
And what is it?
It is your lovely friend Jeff, who is screaming on his way down to your sweet arms.
I catch him in my arm.
Yeah.
Okay. We are going. You're gonna. You're gonna roll strength.
Strength or dexterity?
Um,
I'll take strength.
You're not trying to get out of the way. You're trying to catch him. So yeah, I'm gonna say strength again.
Okay. That's a
10.
10.
You nail it. You know what?
Nice.
That
Finally.
rock. It wasn't nearly as important as your friend Jeff.
Oh.
That's
You
true.
rose to the occasion
That's
to
true.
catch your friend Jeff in the most ultimate way possible. Could you describe that for me?
I crouch down and jump up, catching him like a sandbag in both of my arms, landing again in a wonderful 2-point landing on both of my feet. And then I let him down gently as an injured kitten.
Excellent. All right. Great.
I am caught. I think as he lays me down, we lock eyes and we have a moment. We have just a moment between the two of us down here in the sinkhole, you know.
There is an ultimate moment.
Definitely.
And I just
moment.
nod my appreciation.
A moment where you realize deep down, like, we gotta
He's the
get
one.
him in our religion.
Yeah, he's the one we need. He's the one both we need in our religion and our life. Yeah.
I think when Jeff disappears, I kind of just snap out of it and say, "Hey, Bant, I think that the grass is somewhere in here. There's grass all around. It's got to be in here, right?"
I think it does. It makes sense. There's water. There's other grass. Did you find anything while I was gone?
No, I'm gonna go with flamin'. I think that the flamin' hot dust, you know?
Did either of you see the picture when he showed it off?
Yeah, because that's when after I saw the picture, that's when I jumped in the pool.
Okay. So, assuming that you're both, or at least Bint, that you have taken up the cause again to try and look for this grass. Yeah, you see it over here, definitely in the water, but over on this side. And again, there is a little bit of like firm earth all around the edge.
And is this the same pool where I dropped the rope into?
Yes.
Okay.
But the rope is gone, man.
Yeah.
The rope is
It was
Right.
attached to me. Yeah.
Of course. Okay, I just want to make sure. So, well, I saw Ultimate Best list, and so do I see like the bright green grass anywhere?
Mhm. Yeah.
But
You
it's in
see-
the pool.
You see a bright green grass, like all the way on the other side from you. That's where all of the taller grasses are, and you see some bright green corkscrews sticking out the top.
Okay. So, is there any way to like traverse around the pool to get to that grass?
Yeah, around the edge of the pool is like earth that you could very carefully walk alongside to get a bit closer to it, but this grass is in the water.
Okay. Is it but is it in is it reachable?
You can't really tell.
Okay, well, I'm gonna at least shimmy on over to the other side, and I tell Cheeto that that's what I'm doing. I just say like, you take care of the fools. Let me see if I can get the grass.
All right. Yeah.
Okay.
Well, let's just let them be for a bit, and then we'll go. We got to get the grass first, right?
Okay.
Okay. Yeah.
So, okay, so Cheeto, you're all on your own, just chilling. What are you doing?
Yeah. I'm just at this point. I'm rolling through all the different names for what I'm going to call my upcoming dish. And I'm also like watching. In between, I'll just like I'm kind of pacing back and forth, and then every once in a while I'll look up to see if Bent is okay thus far in her endeavors, and then I'll just go back to contemplating what I'm thinking about.
Cheeto, you start to feel a little sleepy.
I take Okay. I pour some stuff on the dagger and take another because it's that time of day. Do I still feel sleepy?
Sometimes you just
You
need a
do
little
still
pick
feel
me up.
sleepy,
I'm
yeah.
just like, huh? Well, that usually does the trick.
You're still feeling a little bit sleepy. In fact, it's weird. Your hearing starts to get a little foggy. It reminds you of something, but yeah, there's definitely like something's messing with you.
Bent, I'm getting tired over here, and the dust is not doing its trick. I don't know what's happening.
What do you want me to do?
I need you to slap me or something. Wake me up. Hit me in the face.
Can't wake up.
How far am I?
How far are you away from
Like
him?
how much progress have I made towards this grass on the outside?
You're about halfway there.
Okay. Here's what I'm gonna do.
Okay.
All right, Cheeto. Here's what I'm gonna do, but you have to trust me.
I always trust a Bent. Just wake me up. I'm getting tired, buddy.
I'm going to throw one of my throwing daggers at you, but I'm going to hit you with the hilt.
All right, this sounds like a terrible idea, but maybe the adrenaline's gonna help. Let's go. I'm
Okay.
break. Hold on. And I take like 2 or 3 more lines. I'm not gonna feel it if it hits. Let's go.
All right. So my plan is to take one of my throwing daggers
Yeah.
and throw it so that it will like hilt smack him.
Okay.
Yes.
Man. Well, since Cheeto knows that this is gonna happen and is totally cool with it, Cheeto, you're gonna have to roll Defy Danger. It's gonna be Constitution because you're just sitting there waiting for something to happen and trying not to freak out, right?
Great.
Let's see. But for you, Bint, I guess this is a volley roll.
Yeah,
And
that makes sense.
yeah, roll plus dex and see if you nail it.
In what
Okay.
order would you like it?
I want to see how this throw goes.
Okay.
Okay. Here we go. Nothing but hilt.
9.
A 9. Okay, so yeah, you throw it. You throw it and it comes straight at you, Cheeto. So roll plus Constitution.
All right. That's a 4.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
You flinch and the knife just sticks into your heart.
So what happens here? Yeah. So this knife is coming at you, and Bint knows like.
I
it's
did
fine.
it.
I definitely like that was a good throw. I know that it's like the speed is right. It's definitely going to hit correctly. Cheeto does not feel that same confidence in you, Bint. I'm so sorry. Cheeto sees this knife coming at him and is like, just don't move. Just don't move. It's fine. It's fine. And at the last second, freaks out, moves, and takes a cut to the arm.
Okay.
So, man, how do I roll damage on that? I guess
I think you just have Wheat roll his damage.
that's what
that's
I'm
right.
wondering. We just have wheat
Yeah.
roll.
Well, whatever
damage.
volley is. What is volley?
Volley is just a move for a ranged attack, basically.
Okay.
So
Would
we've like readjusted this. So Bint, what is your it's D8?
Yeah, my damage is D8.
Okay. So
So it
We're
comes
rolling.
in. Shit, it's a dagger. I just jump out of the way.
yeah, Bint, roll damage, roll your D8.
Okay, I'm just and for the sake of rules, I'm also a halfling, which means that I get +2 damage on any thrown weapons.
Love it.
Great.
Love it.
Great.
The
Great.
Boom.
Oh, thank God.
Yeah,
Thank
you
God
did
you rolled a 1.
Yeah, I've never been happier for a fucking one before in my life.
Thank God
yeah.
you rolled a fucking 1.
All right, so
So you take
3
3
and then minus whatever your armor is, correct?
Yeah, I think that's how it works.
Okay, so yeah, so it manages to hit you. Fortunately, like it doesn't do very much. It's just kind of like a weird like scrape. Like it hurts, it kind of stings, but it didn't draw blood or anything. It's like you're kind of wondering whether or not she ever sharpens the thing.
Yeah. I mean, to me, it took off 40% of my HP, so it still hurts. And maybe I'm just embellishing it. So I'm just like, God damn it, Bent! You hit me with your dagger, and I'll just rub a little dust on it, and I just put dust in my gums, and then put it back on the spot.
Okay.
That'll fix it.
Jump out of the way like a scaredy cat. And
Well, okay, hold on. All right, stand real still, Bent. I'm gonna take my dagger and throw it right at you. You ready?
Just no.
Okay, while you guys are arguing, Ultimate Best and Jeff, with your blooming romantic time together, all alone, do you have a plan to get out of this hole?
How are we gonna get out of here?
But by the low dim light, I'm sure that we're working with here. I do notice that his eyes are very nice. I want that to be canon. I know that Ultimate Best's eyes are very nice. I don't say anything.
Now that the glasses are busted,
I just
busted. I'm
internalized.
not wearing them anymore. They're just off my face.
Yeah, I internalized that thought.
They're off. Okay, glasses.
Well, I mean, Bint was able to get out of here, so I mean, we're two strong, capable men. Obviously, I flexed a little
of
bit.
course.
We can definitely do what that little halfling did. I think.
Oh yeah, all that and more. Now let's get out. Let's get out of here. Is there any kind of foothold, handhold?
So one side of this, the side that's more like up against what you're discerning to be like more this side of the hole, right? If you look at the map, that's like much firmer. There are some bigger rocks sort of sticking out that you could try to climb up if you wanted to. The other side is much like what Bint dealt with, which is like kind of more sloped, not as much of a foothold, but yeah, it might be a little bit easier to climb. It's hard to say.
I kind of wonder how difficult it would be, but I kind of want to pick up the rock and try to shot put it back through the sinkhole. That's what I want to do. I want to do that.
That's pretty good.
Fantastic. Roll strength.
Okay. God damn it.
Roll the 5.
Can me and Ultimate Best join forces in this throw? I'll hold it, and he puts his hand tenderly under my hand, and we both throw.
You get to decide completely what this rock does, by the way, bro.
I'm down with that.
You're kind of distracted right now, right?
Obviously.
You're
It's the
realizing
ultimate
what an
eyes.
ultimately handsome man is standing next to you, and you're trying to impress him a little bit. You pick up this
Jeff.
rock. You pick up this rock, and rather than sort of looking where you're supposed to be looking, which is upward, to really
I'm kind of trying to make sure he's looking at me doing it.
Yeah, you're kind of doing one of these, like, oh, you watching? You watching?
Yeah.
And when you throw it, you accidentally sort of throw it in his direction, and it hits him in the face again.
Oops.
Not my ultimate face.
No, I'm very sorry about that. I was just trying to get us out of here. It was an honest mistake. I hope this doesn't affect our relation. I hope this doesn't affect you joining the church of Jeff.
Jeff,
It's certainly not helping.
the nervousness has really brought back to life that stomach ache. Your stomach is hurting all over again.
I'll kind of grab my stomach and be like, oh, Ultimate Best. That tummy ache is all back in waves. This is terrible. I don't want you to look at me like this.
Ultimate
Alright.
Best, would you like to try to help the team get out somehow?
Let's give it the old college try. Yeah. All right, I'm throwing that rock. Let's give this rock a good toss.
Yeah, there's clearly a wall we can climb, but we're going for this.
Actually, first, I'm gonna say that this rock is like a D4.
Okay.
Jeff, if you would like to roll a D4.
4.
Ow!
Cool.
That thing
Cool.
hit you right in your ultimate nose. Oof, that hurts so bad. So you take 4 minus whatever armor you have. Ultimate.
It's 1, so I'm taking 3. Do I'm at 12. Okay. All right.
I am ultimately sorry about that.
I'm not as ultimately sorry as you're gonna be. All right. All right. So I can throw this rock, or I can climb the wall. Right.
You can actually, looking at this, a basic move is to aid or interfere with someone. So Jeff, you do have a bond established
Mhm.
with Ultimate. So if you would like to aid him, you can.
Yeah.
You can choose to do that.
Definitely.
So,
All right.
so yeah, Ultimate. Sorry, flesh out what you're doing.
So I have two options. I can climb the wall or throw this rock up through the sinkhole. I like my chances of climbing the wall better. I'm gonna try and climb up that wall out the sinkhole.
Okay.
I will aid him.
You're gonna just kind of.
I'm gonna kind of like lift his
Support
cheeks
him
up,
from the
you know, just like support his butt a little bit.
So it
Push
says
him
that
off the wall.
you can roll plus bond. What is the bond modifier? Is that written somewhere?
It depends on
I've
if
seen
you
it
have one
before.
bond or 0 bonds, I think.
Oh, so it's either if you have a bond established, then you get a +1.
I
Is that
think
the
that's
idea?
what it is. Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
I'll
So I
double
haven't,
check.
completed the bond. Like he's not part of the church yet. So is that like an established bond,
right.
or is that just that's my internal hope, right?
But that is a bond, right? Like it's a reason that you have taken interest in him as a human,
Sure.
as a thing that exists in the world, not necessarily a human, but like as a person. So I would say
more
that
than
that is a
human.
bond for you specifically, right? So to aid him, I think would give you
Okay.
a modifier.
So what am I rolling here?
You aren't rolling first. We're gonna have Ultimate
Okay.
roll first. So
Well, if I succeed on a 10 plus,
Yeah,
they
it's
take
just a
+1 or
+1.
-2. So I should do it first, right, to see what
okay, sure.
he gets. But I don't know what kind of dice it is. Roll plus bond.
I think it's just 2d6 plus bond.
Yeah,
Okay.
I think everything normally is based on a 2d6.
So 2d6 plus 1,
Yes.
right? Oh, I just typed the words in. I didn't actually.
Slash roll and then 2d6. Yeah,
it's on
there
7.
we go. Okay, a 7.
That's pretty garbage.
I mean,
A 7 9, they still get a modifier, but you also expose yourself to danger, retribution, or cost. Okay.
so you're helping, but you know, you might like maybe while you're helping, you're in like a really uncomfortable position and your back starts to hurt a little bit, but you successfully are able to help, assuming that Ultimate is able to
Okay.
to get a good foothold and start this climb.
Sure.
So
Sure.
would it make more sense for him to roll with strength or dex to climb?
This is probably strength. He's just
Strength,
he's
I
just
would
straight
think,
up rock
right?
climbing, right?
Mm-hmm.
I'm straight up rock climbing.
You're straight up rock climbing. Ultimate, roll with strength.
That's 7.
Okay. So you're having a little bit of trouble. You definitely appreciate the help from Jeff. Jeff, your back is starting to hurt a little bit, but you're giving as much support as you can to get him off on a good start on this climb,
Yeah.
right? Cool.
Yeah.
Okay. So Ultimate, you've finally started the trip out of here. So Bint and Cheeto, are you guys done? Are you?
I got. Do they?
Continued?
Does he pop back through the water?
It'll take him a minute. It'll take him a minute. So
Then I was going for the grass still. For sure.
right, yeah.
Maybe I'm just screaming at Bent still, but Bent's trying to get the grass.
Mm-hmm. Cool. So, Cheeto, you are like, you can barely keep your eyes open.
This didn't wake me up at all?
No.
Shit. Hey, Bent, just stand still. Stand still for a second, Bent.
Is it? What? No. Is it?
No,
is
I'm gonna throw this
root?
knife at you.
No, is it the root?
Is it the what?
Is it your root?
I don't have any roots. I'm an elf.
Your giant root that you're holding on to.
Your tuber.
Vince,
Oh.
when you look over there, you actually see a little bit of movement behind him.
Cheeto, there's
What?
something behind you.
It's the dust. It's come to get me.
Got that monkey on your back.
I urge him to come closer to the pool.
All right, yeah, okay. I'll walk a little closer.
Leave the root.
No, I can't. It's everything.
I'm like trying to get to the grass as quickly as I can. Then.
Okay, you're still moving toward the grass. Cheeto,
Yes.
you're like kind of shuffling toward the water, but you're not quite sure why.
Yeah, I'm just kind of like hobbling forward.
Great.
Just one
Vince,
foot in front of the other, guys. Just one foot.
you've made it to the edge where that grass is. You can definitely see it. It's maybe like a foot and a half away from you. Because you're a halfling, it's not like quite as easy to just like reach over and grab it. But yeah, it's like tantalizingly close.
And
I
it's
really want you to fall in the water again.
it's growing out of the water. I wonder if I can use my rapier to just cut it down and then pick it out of the water.
It will be a defy danger when you try to get it, because you know that being in the water is gonna hurt you. So
I have to get this grass. I have to get it. Okay, that's what I'm gonna do. I'm just going to like slice it, and then with my rapier, and then I'm going to like use my rapier to basically corral it to me and get it out of the water. So
okay, so you're gonna cut it and let it just sort of like fall into the water, and then try to sort of scoop it toward yourself.
right, exactly.
Okay, all right. I don't see why that wouldn't work. I am going to have you roll melee, Just-
Okay,
because you are trying to slash at something.
okay, I can do that. Just my.
Just roll plus strength. You're just trying to take a good swing at it, right?
Okay.
Okay, so
Oh wow.
Great, a 3.
so you feel like it's like right there, right? Like it's like right there, but you just can't quite just and yeah, you try for a while to swing at that, to the point where the momentum of constantly trying to swing just a little bit further topples you into the water.
Oh,
Yes. Perfect.
And if I topple in the water, I immediately want to go for the grass.
Okay. So you're
So,
just
like,
okay.
even
The
if I get
ground is
sucked down,
starting to pull you down, but you're
I'm
not
just
quite in
like-
there yet.
I'm just like, I want to just like grab the grass, right? If I'm in there, I want to just grab it and like take it with me.
Okay, so you're just frantically like grabbing at it, ripping it, just whatever.
Knowing that I'm going under, yeah. I'm like, that's exactly. I'm just trying to like, how much can I get with me? Take with me.
Okay. All right. Yeah. You definitely. It's not pulling you down super fast. The movement is making it a little bit quicker than it normally would be, but you definitely have time to rip some of that off and
Okay.
pull it to
Awesome.
yourself. Yeah.
And I get like birthed from the underside, just like holding all this grass.
You like get to this point where it's like wrapped up in whatever clothing you have, and you're just letting yourself sink into the water.
Oh, you know what? As I sink, then I actually like put my hand above water
You do the thumbs up, the Terminator 2 thumbs up.
to JP, the Cheeto, as I go down.
Please come back, Ben. I'm so tired.
But do I see Jeff then, or do I see Ultimate Best as I'm like floating through
So here's what happens. You are in the exact spot where Ultimate Best is climbing up. That is the side, right? So
Great.
Ultimate Best, you are almost to the top there, and you start to see these tiny little feet get dragged down right next to your face. What would you like to do?
I push the feet back up.
Okay, great. Awesome. I'm gonna just let you do that. So you just push her.
I just kind of push
Back
him
up.
back up.
Okay, great. Vince, you feel yourself
JP
almost
sees
hand
the
to
thumbs
God
up.
style. Yeah.
Come back up.
What the fuck is going on? How much did I do? Ben, Jeff,
Am I
please.
able to like get out then with?
He manages to push you up enough that I think if you like sort of use that as not leverage, but like if you use that as a stepping point, his hand to push yourself back over to where the
Okay.
ground is, you could get a good handhold in.
Okay, then I'm like toss my grass to the edge and try to make it up.
Okay, great. I'm gonna say roll plus dex.
13.
Excellent.
Nice.
So you literally you see this moment, right? This hand, it grabs your feet and you know exactly what it is. You're like, oh yes, right? The hand starts to push you up and you use that to force yourself into this such a graceful just jump. You don't even have to toss the greens. You're able to hold them in one hand, jump, and land
Why
no
is
problem.
why is time
whatsoever.
going backwards? Am I cursed?
Ta-da!
And ultimate best, you start to be able to pull yourself out of the water as well. It's just gonna take a minute because this is a bigger body of water.
Of course.
So Cheeto,
After witnessing all that, by the way, I'm at the bottom. I am in shock, and I'm just like, yes. I'm just like, that was amazing.
so
Jeff
Jeff, yeah,
works in
you are
mysterious ways.
you are still down there. So maybe ruminate on how you would also like to get out.
Yeah.
But Cheeto, your feet feel wet.
Why my feet feel wet? What? Hey, Ben, if that's really you, my feet feel wet. Can you dry them off? I took too much
Would you like
dust.
to look over at Cheeto and see what the hell is going
Okay,
on.
so actually, I take all the grass and put it into my pack, and then I head over to Cheeto to see what's happening.
Okay, so you're inching your way back over to there.
Yeah.
So the closer that you get, his feet are being grabbed by tiny gelatinous creatures.
I say, Cheeto, wake up! There's something grabbing your feet.
I can't. I think I pissed myself. This happens sometimes if I drink too much. But now I've done too much.
Can
What
you
do you-
cast a spell?
What?
Anything?
What do you? Can I see what's going on in my feet? Like if I turn, can I see something on my feet?
If you look at your feet, you can see these tiny little jello monsters that are holding onto your feet. And even just looking at them sort of makes you feel a little. It doesn't seem like they're trying to eat you. It doesn't seem like they're necessarily trying to do anything to you other than just kind of hug your feet.
Yeah.
But you do not feel good with them near you, right? And you remember the big creature from before when you guys were outside.
Right.
These essentially look like smaller versions of that.
Okay. Yeah. So I turned. Oh God, there's little baby jellos on my feet. And then I gotta get them off. And then I'm gonna cast a spell. I'm gonna cast magic missile at them.
Okay, at your feet?
Well, at the thing. Yeah, at my feet. I'm aiming to hit the things on my feet.
Okay. All right.
Here's the roll. It's just it's roll plus hint. 11. Fucking
11.
Ooh.
All right. You know
the,
what?
The flavor of magic missile is actually little chips just come out of my fucking little baked chips. The lights come out of my fingers and flick at these things.
Yeah. So these little creatures, they just start getting pelted with something.
Yeah. I got roll
And they
damage.
immediately just start to swallow it up.
What?
They're getting pelted with this magic, and even though they're forced back just a little bit, they immediately are excited. They
know-
almost seem to grow.
Ben, they know the secrets of the chip. They're eating them. Oh God, what do I do, Ben? I'm so tired, but I'm so hungry too, and I'm just feeding my food to them and not me.
Am I over there yet?
Yeah, you
Okay.
probably made it.
I'm gonna take
The
out
the more of this ridiculousness that you see, you shuffle a little bit faster.
I take out the vial of acid and I say to Cheeto, "No, don't bitch out on me like you did last time.
Is that the do?
Just stand still." And I
Okay.
take a little drop and I drop it on the the gel to see what happens?
It eats away at them. Yeah.
Okay. Does it like make them retreat, or do I just need to keep using the acid?
It's sort of it eats away at their bodies, but the bodies sort of form back. Like it's definitely doing something to them, but they bounce back very easily.
Okay.
So you can see an effect, but it's not like you can't really tell that it's hurting them necessarily.
Okay.
Um
Can I pour more on?
sure. Sure.
Okay. Let me pour a little more
Okay,
on.
instead of like one drop, maybe a couple of drops at a time.
Yeah.
It's the same thing.
Okay.
Like it starts to eat away at them. It seems like it's doing something, and then they just grow back.
Okay. It's not working.
Jeff, would you like
Yeah.
to make an attempt to get out of there?
Hell
You're
yeah.
all by yourself. All the fun's happening up top. What's up with that?
I'm inspired by the way that Ultimate Bass climbed that wall, and
Yeah.
I'm gonna do the same. I'm just gonna defy death, climb that shit.
Excellent. Okay, roll plus strength.
I die.
2. You literally
I
rolled
died.
2
I
ones.
just-
Oh my god.
My character dies.
Oh my god, dude. Well,
Maybe we just take a break there. Maybe that's just
sure. Let's take a break there.
You rolled a 2, so we're gonna take a break because Dodger, you blew her mind with that roll. Blew her mind. All right, 3 hours
Find out
down.
what happens to sweet baby Jeff.
Yeah,
Just
one,
admit-
well, to everyone, because we got 1 hour left as we come back and go into hour
Yeah.
number 4. So don't go anywhere. The one shot concludes right after this. We'll see you guys then.